I'm Polly Bath, and I travel throughout the country helping schools to manage and intervene with behavior. And so today, I'm going to answer a middle school question. Here goes. I was walking down the hall with a colleague, and a group of 8th graders started mocking our conversation as we passed. What would you have done with that situation? That one is really can make your teeth itch a little bit, because this has happened to me. I was walking down a hallway one time, and I was talking to a couple of administrators, and I'm a guest in the building, so kids don't normally see me. And we were kind of bouncing off some ideas. And I guess we might have been a little animated, because as we were bouncing off ideas, a couple kids came towards us, and as they were coming towards us, they obviously started repeating what we were saying, and they clearly mocked us. They imitated us, they went, and that, whole thing. I thought the lid was gonna blow off the colleague next to me that I was talking to, and I was a little bit annoyed too. But I realized right away that they were throwing out kind of a little bit of bait, and they were trying to look cool in front of their friends, and they're like, oh, look at these 3 adults thinking that they're all it, and they're having a good time laughing. And that's really what they were looking for. If I were to get sucked into that and get into it with them in the hallway, I would feed into that even more, form a crowd, and then they would have to defend themselves even more. So is it right for them to do that? No, it's not kind. But my response had to really be, I hate to say it, but no response at all. I always say some of the best response is no response at all, especially if it's one of those things like that makes your teeth itch. Like, remember when you were a kid and you were in 7th or 8th grade and you got sent to your room at that age bracket, and because you did something wrong at home and you said something under your breath on the way, when your parents said, "What did you say?" And in your mind you're like, you don't really want to know what I just said, Mom or Dad, you just don't want to know. So I always say to parents, same thing. You send them to their room, they say something back at you, that's their piece of the control. So really I'm going to just give it to them. Let them have that. It's where they are developmentally. Like I said, sometimes the best response is no response at all. I'm not going to tell you it's easy, but it's going to be more effective. Thanks for watching today. And if you have questions that you might like to see answered in future videos, put those in the comments below.